What's up, guys? Um, I got a good one today. I finally got a package come in today that I have been waiting years to get, and I just want to say first, I have some awesome friends, especially since joining the dinosaur groups and everything, and starting my own. Um, I truly have some awesome friends in there. Basically, everybody has one holy grail item that they look for. It could be anything. For me, it's always been one thing in particular, and my family would agree with me on this. And well, I finally have my holy grail item that I've been looking for since 12, 13. I'm 32 now, so that should pretty much say something. But basically, what I've been looking for, and I want to thank my friend Tony. He was just awesome, man. Um, Basically, what all started off is there's a certain dinosaur figure I had when I was younger, and it was like my favorite toy ever. So that toy actually started a lot of things, and because it started me drawing, it was actually one of my first customs because I did some modifications to it and everything. But so we moved a lot when I was younger, and we lost a lot of our stuff when it came to moving. So of course I wound up losing it, and my brother and sister, it was the same thing with them with some of their toys. Well, for years I've been looking. I've been looking on eBay. I've looked in like random like dinosaur lots and stuff like that. Have had no luck. I joined the group, and I was talking about was it plastic paleontology, where people collect stuff like that. This might be a little bit of a long video, so I'm sorry, but it's just I'm excited, and I just want to share why this one is so important. But basically, so I figured, you know what? Here's a group where that's all people do is they show stuff they get, they look for stuff. So maybe I'll have some luck. So I was telling the guys on there about this figure I had, the dinosaur toy. But the thing is I never knew the name of it. I can only give a description. I can't find any pictures of it. And so I felt so bad that these guys like Tony and them, and they were like, "Is it this one?" They show me pictures. It's like, "Nah." Is it this one? Is it this one? It's like, "Nah." I said, "Man, so I haven't found it in like years. So I mean, I'm just gonna give up on it." They're like, "No, no, no, no! Don't give up! Don't give up!" Well, it was like a week or two ago. I was in my group, and we were just having a conversation or something, and Tony posts up a post. He's like, "Hey Thomas, is this the ostrich type dinosaur you're talking about? You're looking for?" And I just froze. I just I was like, "Oh my god, it's it!" And without further ado, Tony went and got this thing. It was on eBay. It was in a lot of a bunch of other dinosaurs, which I have the box over there. Um, that at the time I was like didn't have much, and I couldn't get my eBay account going. I forgot the password or something like that. So Tony was so awesome that he went ahead and bought it for me. That way nobody else would get it, and Sparta's going crazy. And that way I can be able to have it. And I just paid him back. So like I said again, Tony, you're awesome, man. But this little sucker right here, was a fave of mine when I was younger. And the reason why this thing is so important is because when I started getting into drawing, this was actually the first thing that I drew. I basically drew him and added a ninja sword to him. And my very first character I ever created was that. And his name was Ornelius. So if you're ever around my family and everything, everybody in my family knows about Ornelius pretty much. And what I was talking about my first custom is back in the day when our toys were broke, you know, the rule was they had to be thrown away. Well, let me show y'all something. This little tiny arm right here on mine broke off. There's still a perfectly good amount of toy left there, and Dad's like, no, it's gotta be thrown away. So instead of throwing it away, I found a missile launcher from a Mighty Max Magnus playset, if I remember right, and I rubber banded it to him. So he had this little tiny arm and this humongous freaking robotic arm. It was just crazy. But this went everywhere until I wound up losing him. But now I finally have him. Which, ironically, how I mentioned the arm on mine broke, like completely broke off. Well, when I got this, because it came in the mail today, the leg was actually about completely broke off. So on my way home, I went and stopped and got some super glue, and I fixed it. So, and I plan on, if I can find what happened to my molding kits and everything, I plan on making some copies of this. I may even try to make another copy where I purposely break the arm off and try to duplicate the first custom I did. But this guy is what started the whole thing that eventually led to this. So now I have the past and the present. And you can see over the years that's what started. It all started from this little sucker right here. Now I have both Orneliuses. And come to think of it, I'll post another video up because I actually tried replicating a wire model of this, so that way I could put like clay and everything on it, because it just got to a point where I'm never gonna find this thing. So I may do another video if I can find where that is and just see just how close I got to accuracy on this with the skeleton on it. But it's just my brother Lewis, when I came in, I was sitting there talking to him and everything. We're doing this, and I sat there, had it out, and I started looking at all the other dinosaurs that were in the lot. And so he had this in the hand. He was actually playing with it. It was funny. He was actually, Lewis, he would probably deny it, but he was actually playing with a few of them. And the funny thing is, there's the box that came in. I just figure I can just go ahead and show off the other ones there. I already have that. Thought this one was pretty nice. It's a Sturus or Staurosaurus. But what I thought was funny is also another one that I used to have, of course is my favorite, is Dimetrodon. And now that I look at it, they're pretty much the both same color. That's just crazy. And even Lewis was sitting there playing with this, having it eat the other freaking dinosaurs. I was just cracking up. It was just funny. And the rest is just like just random like small dinosaurs and everything. Um, Alexander, if you're watching, got two of them for you. I'll let you paint these when you get down here. But I got a T-Rex, got a little, I guess, Diplodocus, a Brontosaurus. Got two Parasaurolophuses, got a Pteranodon, and it's not a bad looking small T-Rex, which I might actually paint up and use as a baby for one of mine. But anyways, that's what I mostly wanted to share with everybody. And again, Tony, you're awesome, man. I just finally feel complete now, to where I'm actually thinking about possibly getting a tattoo of this guy, because my brother and sister, they have a tattoo for each other of a little wooden truck that I used to play with. And this was a huge part of my life right here that has been with me since I was 12. And it's just crazy. I actually have it again. And it's just wow. Anyways, I just figured I'd share that with y'all. And like I said, if I can find, I know I have it somewhere. If I can find the wire skeleton that I was trying to make, we'll see just how close I got to it. Anyways, guys, catch y'all later. Thanks, Tony.